Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to hashtag Thrifty Thursday. So this is an open collab hosted by me, and anyone's welcome to participate. If you have some thrifty goodies you'd like to share, just post your video on a Thursday. Use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday, and if you would let me know, I'll add you to my list, my participant list, and also, just one second. Also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Link my channel in your description box or tag me in an Instagram post. And then, you're good to go pretty much. I think I covered everything. But also, I wanted to let you know my list. This is my list of participants. It's almost a page and a half. I printed it out from my description box today. And I thought I would start, at some point I may have to put these in a PDF and then link the PDF or attach the PDF in my description box, because I noticed you have, I think it's 5,000 characters you can put in your description box, and I had to delete some of my own stuff to be able to fit more participants. And this is also why I can't watch all the videos anymore. There's so many people, I just can't get around to all the videos. I used to watch them all, but now I just can't do it. It would take me, 24/7 watching videos just for this to see everyone's videos. But all of these people don't participate every week or anything. It's just that when you let me know, I put you on my list, and then you're good to go. You can participate anytime, and you're good to go. But I thought I would also start a little thing besides, if you want to participate, besides being on my participant list, I'll also give you a shout out. And so I thought maybe I'd do 5 per week. Just mention the channels and give you a shout out. So I'm just going to start at the top of my list here, because usually how it is these are the first people that started participating, and then I just add, you know what I mean? So the first 5 is Maria from Maria's Miscellany, and then Creating with Jovi, Northern Country Creations, number 3, number 4, Enchanted Dream 71, and 5 is Susan Hiles Art. So I'm giving those channels a shout out this week, and I'll start with the next 5 next week. So there's no certain order. I'm just starting with the first, people that let me know they're participating whenever this started last year, whatever it started. And this collab kind of started just kind of by coincidence, as far as I was doing a Thrifty Thursday, and then someone said, hey, I don't remember who it was, but they said, hey, can I participate in your Thrifty Thursday collab? I'm like, oh, sure. I didn't realize it was a collab, but yeah, let's do it. Let's make it a collab, and it's open to whoever, right? So that's how it all started. But yeah, if you you can check out all the as many as you can participants in my participant list. Subscribe to their channels, give them a like, give them some nice comments. But this week I'm mentioning those first 5. So if you are not subscribed to their channels, I would say go over, and everyone's trying to grow their channels, and that's what YouTube's all about, besides sharing our love of crafting, or whatever we like to do on YouTube. So but it is nice to get new subscribers and have some nice comments and communicate with people and make new friends. And let's see, subscribe, click the notification bell, like, and comment. That's the whole kit and caboodle in a nutshell right there. So anyway, next week I will try to remember. I'm going to keep this list here and try to remember to give a shout out to the next 5, and I'm going to keep on doing that until I get to the end of the list. And I keep adding to the list every week, so maybe I'll never get to the end of the list. We'll see how that goes. But okay, so what did I get during thrifting this week? During my thrifting adventures, I went to Dollar Tree and a thrift store, a couple of thrift stores. So I picked these up. My Dollar Trees have not had any fabric that I really wanted or liked. I mean, I like it, but it's not anything I wanted or needed, you know what I mean? So I haven't really picked up any there, but the Dollar Tree fat quarters are definitely a good deal. I don't remember what the cheapest price at Walmart is for their single fat quarters, but it used to be something like 97 cents, and I don't know if it's over $1 now or what. I haven't bought any there in a while, but I saw these two at Dollar Tree, and they actually saw a couple more, and I resisted. Maybe next week, or if they still have the other two that I liked, I'll get those, but I just didn't want to buy too many in one week. But I liked these because they coordinate. This is a really pretty turquoisey blue color, and then this has some blue in it, little blue flowers, or white and little blue flowers, and it's this really pretty pink. So I got those to go together, possibly in a project. So yeah, Dollar Tree, some thrifty fabric there. And then at my other thrift store I went to a couple times. I think I got these at my other thrift store that I usually go to, but in a couple of trips. So I found some rickrack there. This is just a little spool of pink rickrack. This looks like the one they sell at Walmart actually, but I got it at the thrift store. But I think they have the same type of spool. It doesn't have any kind of brand on it, but I haven't really ever bought any of this at Walmart, so I don't know what the spools look like from Walmart, except that I've seen the round one, so that's why I'm saying Walmart. I found these. This is two collars, I guess. Two little they don't really look like crochet. They don't look like tatting. They're just two pretty little vintagey looking collars that I thought would be, you could either cut them up in bigger pieces or use them as a whole. But when I was standing in line to pay, I realized there was little flowers on here, so I could actually cut out the little flowers, if you can see all those little flowers. And there's two of those, so I thought those were really nice. And then I've got this pretty Reader's Digest book. I don't think I've ever had this pattern before, and I thought it was so different and pretty. It's already in my shop, and I checked it out in the store really well. Like before, when I was being less picky, I would pick up, say this was a pretty Reader's Digest and say it was this one right here. I would pick it up because I kind of didn't care what kind of condition the spine and stuff was in, because, my plan was to make it into a journal, right? But now, since I've been putting a lot of them in my shop, I'll pick them up and say, oh, this is a really beautiful pattern. And then I'll look, like, okay, is this going to crack? And I'll give it the once over there right in the store and see, like, is there any writing? Is it, all together intact? Is spine intact? Is it perfect? Is there anything I can find wrong with it? And I gave this one the really once over. I opened it up really wide and made sure like the spine wasn't cracking or anything. So this one was it's really in great, like new condition, I would say, and it's in my shop. So yeah, I just thought that was a beautiful pattern. Oh, I think it's 1965 or something like that. Let me see. I have the date in my listing, but oh no, this looks like 1974. Yeah, I would probably think getting it mixed up with another book. But yeah, this looks like 1974, but in case I'm wrong, I think that's right, but it's in my listing too. So all this pile over here is some linens. I'm going to show you these in a second. Oops, I'm dropping one, or a couple. I found a pile of linens I'm going to use for probably a certain project. Just a second, I dropped a couple things here. Oh, I dropped 3 things. Okay. And yeah, there we go. Got everything back. Okay, but except for these 2 things I got for my kitchen, I found these at the thrift store. It's a big pot holder, I guess, but it doesn't have a little loop on or anything. But I thought it was so nice and big and pretty and red, and it just has little flowers on it. So I'm gonna go throw these in the washer, and then they'll be for my kitchen. But I love this one with the cherries. I couldn't leave it behind. It looks new. It doesn't have a tag or anything on it, but it looks new, like it was never used. So I don't know. It doesn't have any stains or anything on it, so I don't know why it was at the thrift store, but I love it. I think it's so cute. So that's going in my kitchen after I wash them. Okay, so the next pile is, I can't believe I actually found these today, because I was watching some videos of some, crafters, journal makers making journals, and they had certain fabrics that I was like, oh, I don't have any of that. Oh, I don't have any of that. And nothing, like the boho-ish, flowery, blingy type little fabrics. Anyway, so today, just so happens, I found this. Now this has a big stain on it, and I don't want to show you the stain, but I was wishing I could have cut off the parts I wanted in the store, like have some scissors there, and like, I just want this part right here type of thing. But these are a pair of pants, but I'm going to cut off, this is the bottom of the legs here. So I'm going to cut this off. Both legs look like this. Really pretty beaded pieces. They're sequins and little kind of, they're like baguette beads right here. Clear, and there's little, what are these, silver or gold? I'm not sure. Little clear baguette. Nope, that's just thread in between. But there's little, right here, the little red. They look like red with silver on them. But I'm going to cut this off right here. And that will be for my crafting for a certain project. And then all in that same area, this was in there too. The same area of the thrift store where I found all the blingy fabric this week. So this was in there, also sequins. It's like a scarf. So I wasn't sure if I could either cut pieces or I could cut strips. See how they're all in strips here? I thought I could almost use this for tassels and just cut strips. And I would have some pretty blingy little strips to put in tassels. So I thought that was really cool, and it could be fun to work with those. And it has tassels on the bottom here too, on the bottom of the scarf. So I thought that would be fun to work with. So I got that. And then this one here is a whole dress with all this pretty bling on it. So it's got the colorful little stitches here. Something that, you know, you might almost think, I don't know if it's hand done or not. This doesn't have any, does it have a tag on it? It says dry clean only. It doesn't say where it was made though, but it's just reminding me of the different sari same things. It's not sari, it's a cottony fabric, but it just has all this pretty stitching and blingy little pieces here, like little flowers. And this down here is a different color, the blue trim, also with the stitching and the flowers. So that, it's got some sleeves all, you know, it's not on the back is plain. So if I needed that fabric, I'll decide. It is cottony, so I think I could keep the back and put it into my fabric stash, but I really got it for all this bling. So that's a lot of bling. What I'm thinking is I'll cut up some of that, cut it up, and you know, keep some for myself, and I'll put some little bundles in my shop of all these little blingy fabrics here. I also found this little, I guess it's a little scarf or something you might hang over a chair or something, but this part right here is what I liked. I figured I'd just cut this off. This feels like linen, but this part, you know, it's all linen, but this part right here is what I was going for. This pretty little part here. So I went ahead and got that. Then this is a pillow cover to go with my blingy fabrics. You know, the colors were all going together. It was kind of like amazing that I found these like all together. They weren't stacked together or anything. They were just in the same area. And I just kept finding these fabrics that look like they, you know, the blues with that blue and that dress and the different colors of threads. It's kind of all, these are all the same colors kind of, pretty much. So anyway, this is a pillow cover. So my plan is to cut this front part off and use that. I can cut little squares or rectangles or whatever I need. And I probably won't need all of this. So that will go into the bundles also. And then this right here is a long, let's see, it's like a, well, no, it's a square. Yeah, it's a square. This is a square tablecloth. And my plans for this, it had these pretty rose appliques, and I had one rose applique one time, a big one that I used in one of my journals, and so I believe that one sold, and I don't think I have that anymore. But anyway, it was just such a cool thing, and I was thinking, oh, I wish I had that, but I used it in that journal. So today I found this, and I'm gonna cut these out, kind of like kind of loosely fussy cut these out. There's that big one on each corner, and then there's these little ones here too. So, and then, so there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. This also feels like linen, by the way. I've got my phone in here. I've got a record on one phone, and my other phone that I actually use as a phone is in here is charging. So, oh, just a second. Just 1 second. I'm gonna put you on pause. That was funny. My phone never rings, really. Most people text me, and my son just called me to ask me something. So sorry about that. Anyway, I paused and took care of it. So here is another pretty dress that I thought I could use. Really, I like all of it. This part here I can cut up. It's kind of graphic looking, you know what I mean? Of course, you can see the graphics, little squigglies here and squares and circles. And then this part is this pretty blue circles. I mean, I don't usually buy clothes, but this was just so perfect for an upcoming project that I just, you know, I'm really picky about what I bring home, and it was just too perfect. Like, I hesitated, and I'm like, why am I hesitating? It's so perfect. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a long, let's see, and they're so pretty. They're a very small size as far as whatever size they are. Like, none of them, no, I didn't see a size. Oh, this one's a medium, it says. No, I think that means medium. It says 3M and M there, so I guess that means medium. But yeah, they're so pretty. I almost like wish I could wear them, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it's not exactly my style, but they're really beautiful. I mean, tempted to try it on, but the fabric is what I wanted, so I'm gonna stick to my guns there and cut it up. But okay, so a few more things, or maybe it's only two. Another one, I mean, look at this. Is this not perfect to cut up for a journal? This has little mirrors, or I guess it's little mirrors right here. Like, they look like little mirrors, little silver like bead looking things, and all this kind of embroidery here, and then little blingy squiggles here are gold. So you got all that. You got this little piece up here, and that is, you know, I can separate it. It's thin. This is like sari here, sari silk. So I can cut that off of the shoulders. So I've got the two shoulders here with the kind of mauve with gold decoration on it. And there's a rosy gold on there and a silvery gold, silver and gold. I've got this part here, and then the dress part down that goes down from there is the gray, but it has these pretty like stripes on it. So yeah, and that goes all the way down here, and then I've got a little bit of graphic kind of material fabric down here at the bottom hem, and that goes all the way around. But again, the back is plain, so, and it's a cottony fabric too. So yeah, lots of material to work with here for my projects and to share. Let's see, so I have two more things. So this one was pretty much, what is this, a shirt, or this is another, I don't know where these came from. Somebody got rid of the bunch of stuff. Maybe they didn't like it or didn't wear it anymore, but this is a perfect fabric here with these gold swirls, and it's a burgundy background, and then, you know, it's all of this like a dress. I can picture a man wearing this though. Maybe a, you know, and the back is, you know, solid burgundy fabric, but this is what I was really going for here, and there is a lot of it. Yeah, oh, and it has this little bottom hem part. I mean, is that not gorgeous? It looks like stenciling on there, gold stenciling. Isn't that really pretty? Can you see that? And there's the other part up close. I thought it was just perfect. I couldn't believe I found it today when I'm getting ready to start a project. And here's one more. Oh, here's the one with all the mirrors. This one has a bunch of mirrors. But again, won't this be pretty cut up and added little pieces to a journal? All this looks like embroidery here around the little circles with the little mirror. And there's a lot of it. This is an XXL. Wow. Does that look like an XXL? It really doesn't. It looks like about like a 14 or something. Doesn't really look like an XXL. But again, a very beautiful dress. The background has polka dots on it right here. Very light polka dots. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And then let me show you the stitching and the mirrors up close. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the back again, plain, but it's the polka dotted fabric, so that'll be, and this is nice cottony fabric, and it's not wrinkling. So, and I just it wasn't folded at the place I got it, so it doesn't even wrinkle very badly. But I'm going to be cutting it up. So that is everything for this week that I have to share. I hope you enjoyed, and you will be seeing these again soon, very soon. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and do this video so I could cut these up. So I will be showing you what I do with these and sharing these in my Etsy as soon as possible. I'll get some little bundles in there, so keep an eye out for that. If I tell you I'm going to put something in my Etsy, just check over there. Make sure you favorite my shop, and you'll get a notification in your under the little bell in your Etsy. Just click on that bell, and it shows you all the new stuff. So yeah, just keep an eye over there if you're interested. I did put some of the fabric, fabric rug strips. Vicki had asked me about those, and so I have a few bundles of those ready to go in my shop. So if you were looking for those, they are in there. And I will see you all in my next video. I hope you have a great day, and happy crafting and happy thrifting.